Alright. First mother fluffy pancake lovers. Okay then, metal. Yes, I agree with Rhino. Okay then. Um Hi Rowan. Welcome in. Haven't seen you in here before. How are you doing? Have you set anyone on fire lately? I just figured I'd ask that. Is my sound gone? No, there's just very quiet music right now. Oh, hey Zore, how are you doing today? Wow, a lot of people came in here first. So quickly. Okay, that's why. But you didn't answer the part about have you set anything on fire recently? Right, how much water do you need? Why am I looking at logical review? Your defense platform that isn't even built yet. Alright, so you need water 17,000. Alright. No, not yet. Okay. The reason I asked is because when we were playing, because I thought it would sound funny, and because you were setting a lot of things on fire when we were playing Skyrim together. Let's see. Alright, that should help get this station going quick because I want to get it going before the Argons start theirs. If at all possible. Wait, they don't want any more Claytronics? Did someone already agree to deliver all the required Claytronics? That is the case. Maybe someone needs Claytronics. Not you. Someone useful who needs Claytronics. Someone who needs Claytronics more desperately. You probably need Claytronics a lot more desperately. Oh, it's build storage, isn't it? Okay. What? Fuck you. And fuck you, you're not taking that route. I'd rather just have you not do anything than do that. Alright. will always set things on fire. Good.
Jump gate, Morning Star.
Why is there no music suddenly? There's been music this entire time. I've been waiting for this to happen so I can make it start a stream and it not be completely and utterly boring. Me just sitting here watching the map and then the music goes. There we go. Now it comes in. Okay. Here comes the Argon defense platform. Oh, it did target. Okay. I need to make sure theirs is not successful. Because I do not want the Argon to take this sector. The Argon have poured into the sector. What I think is interesting is the Boron built the defense platform over here instead of over here. But either way, we will get the Boron going this time. The Boron are already... We're actually put theirs down first. But we will make sure their admin module builds first. Because once their admin module builds, it no longer matters. Alright. God, so many ships here, both an Argon and a Boron fleet have entered in. Although Argon are going straight for the SCA right there because they're like, get out of here, this is my sector now. Okay. For those of you who weren't here in the previous stream, what I am trying to do right now is I am trying to make the Boron take Heretic's End. And normally, only the player can take Heretic's End unless the player builds a admin station in the sector and then it gets removed either by the player or by Xenon or something like that. So I put one in, removed it, and waited until the Boron showed up, then started my stream because it's a long time just sitting there waiting for something to happen. And I'm going to, since I can't destroy this because I'm doing a non-military run, I have to destroy the build storage. And when the Boron take this over, they will then start invading Xayarth. Because Xayarth is already falling to the Xenon, it's hopeless. But since the Boron have their production over here and nothing to like harm that, they can start pushing through here and start pushing on the Xenon from the other side. And I'm hoping as this starts to fall, hopefully Teladi will push from here and Argon will push from here. Actually, Argon will probably fly in from here to push, to get to there, to push from here. Which is kind of ironic, but whatever. But either way, that's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to get the Boron to build first. Because if the Boron can start their build first, they will do it. I don't want the Argon building here because they'll stretch themselves too thin, I think. And the Boron have all these forces that just are not being utilized for anything, and I'd like to bring them into the fight against the Xenon. And once Xayarth falls here, they will pick up where they left off in this sector, and that will actually bring back a military to free families, which they're lacking right now, and that'll help push these out here. That's my plan. Because I also feel like the Boron have a much better chance of taking out the Xenon by themselves than Xayarth does, because Xayarth weapons are much shorter range and Xenon stations will just rip them to pieces. Boron have main guns that are like 11 km range and they will do a lot better job. But yeah. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for build storage to start appearing for this station. But do the Boron have a build ship coming in yet? Okay, the Boron have decided that this station must go. They destroyed the Ka'ak that was there. Oh wait, do they have a destroyer over there too? Oh, they do.
Ray.
That did not work very well, did it? Oh, it's right there. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it does some, and it'll be well outside of Xenon Graviton cannon range. What? What just happened? What? What the hell just happened? Are you fucking shitting me? They built a station here and... That's bullshit. My ship just disappeared and so did their station at the same time? What the fuck? I just spent like an hour waiting for this station to appear so I could start my stream. So it wouldn't be fucking boring just for the station to vanish. When what? My station got my ship got next to it? I don't understand what just happened. That is so bizarre. I am so confused. I guess I should have quick saved the moment I saw that station. Well, I guess we're waiting around for nothing now. God damn it. Got so excited when I saw that boron station appear, and then it just disappeared and my ship got destroyed by nothing. Because normally it tells you what destroyed your ship, but since it was nothing, or whatever, there was nothing there. Oh, God. Hey, Archangel. I can't believe that happened while I was waiting. After all that waiting, and then it just is gone. I don't understand how the fuck that happened. I am so confused. There isn't even like a remnant showing that there was ever a station there. And the other thing is, if a station gets destroyed, if a defense platform gets destroyed like that while it's in construction, it'll take a long time before they attempt it again. And that's why I'm reloading the save, because I'm not about to sit here and shoot the Argon build module stuff for the next few hours. So I'm just like, whatever. I'll start back over where I was before. But next time that station appears, I'm going to fucking quick save. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Fuck my life. I still can't believe it because I waited off stream till it appeared. So it wouldn't just be me staring at a map the entire time.
Entering system. Heretics end.
Wait, what? This isn't right. Is it? This is the wrong save, isn't it? Right, why is it that save? Oh, the save is way too far back. No, the save is where I ended last night. That's right. I don't know why I did the autosave. I guess I was expecting the autosave to be sooner for some reason, which makes no sense because it puts the most recent save at the top. Okay. But God, that was fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm not sitting around and shooting build storage for the next 4 hours of gameplay. But yeah, I literally waited about an hour for the boron to start building, and then that happened. I should have hit quick save the moment I saw that station. Because maybe if nothing else, I could have just sat outside of sector so it wouldn't just get destroyed by whatever the fuck destroyed it. And just feed it resources that way. But yeah. Anyway, now we get to sit around and hang out for an hour. Yay! So how are you all doing? How is Archangel doing? I said hi, but I don't think I asked you how you were, so... Sweet. Sounds nice. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, since I know what's going to happen and that the boron truly are going to actually do that, let's get things going a little bit faster. Let's get some water. Pick up some water for our boron friends. Wait, not salt, I want pot. Why is it yellow? I don't need the best trade deal, I need the more efficient trade deal, I guess. Trade with... See, let's get some Claytronic. Not that many. He apparently didn't need that many. Okay, a bunch of hull parts. So take 1,000. Let's get some water. I think they needed several thousand, so let's grab about 3,000. Confirm. And let's hop over to here. Move the trade stuff. Fly you into sector. And you can pick up parts here. Trade with build storage. Confirm. You can start flying over here. Because there's literally nothing on that matters anymore. It's just a plot now, which I'm gonna leave it there just in case I want to build something later so I don't get charged for the plot, but yeah. Hoi ahoy. Hey, Glow. How are you doing today? Hoi ahoy, hoi ahoy. Is next oi? I don't know. Howdy? You came at a great time, just in time to watch me stare at a map again after waiting an hour for something to happen before starting my stream. I still can't believe that. Like, I was fully ready to accept the fact that I just lost my Helios. And then I saw the fact that the station was missing. And I was like, nope, we're reloading the save. Could it be that it was bad placement or something? Or they canceled the build after they already had all those resources going in? But what destroyed my ship is what I'm still wondering. Is there's no, like, nothing said that my ship was destroyed by something. It just said ship was destroyed in sector. Oh. Wait, did they cancel the build? And so, if they canceled the build and erased the build, that could mean that my ship was docked with the station as it despawned. And so my ship was just deleted? See, where is he? There we go. Storage. It said my ship was destroyed and I remember someone else saying they shot the Argon one. Could it be that because the Argon dropped theirs, that the Boron decided to be nice and let the Argon have the sector? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna fucking cry. I don't know. As far as my family goes, I don't really want to talk to, like, my extended family at least. My parents, I don't mind, but my extended family, I really want nothing to do with them. So. Alright. But, like, why would they delete the station? But yeah, the only thing I can imagine happened with that is the Boron changed their mind on that station construction, which is the exact opposite of what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be keeping that station, which means that I'm probably going to load an even further back save. Because if that's the case, there's no point in taking this sector. Because I'm not about to sit here and stop the Argon from building in this sector for hours. Because I'm too fucking lazy for that. Maybe they didn't like the position they built it in or something, because it was right next to an Argon defense platform. I'm honestly confused why they popped it all the way on the other side of the gate anyway, or the sector. So maybe they will, maybe they'll pop it in a better spot this time around. Oh yeah, I need to come back and I need to do this again. Satellite. And satellite. That is so fucking weird. I've never seen someone be like, hey, let me build this defense platform in this sector I want to own, and then be like, oh, never mind, I changed my mind. Let me just delete this station from existence. No, they usually drop a station thing and then they try to build it even if it's getting attacked by Xenon constantly. That mission where you helped them build a station and got blown up? No. So what I'm trying to do is I took the sector Heretics End and then relinquished ownership because I want the Boron to take this sector and push up through here, taking Sire territory, and then I want them to push in to here and start pushing into Xenon territory because I want Boron's aid against the Xenon because Zyrith is already dying. And I don't want Xenon to start taking the Paranid here because I want the Paranid to continue to hold this side. And I don't want the Xenon to be able to expand too far. I want to hold them where they are. And since Zyrith is already falling because they're losing all their production stuff, Boron has their production stuff in a secure location, so they're not going to have any problem with that. But if Argon takes this, then they're going to be sending resource forces through Zyrith to take Zyrith, and they're going to lose forces doing that. And they're already doing such a good job at guarding Hatikva that I can't risk having them waste their forces trying to take Zyrith's space. So, and trying to fight the Xenon from the other side. I need them guarding this gate here. So I want Boron, who isn't doing anything as a part of this war that I'm trying to wage on the Xenon by using the NPCs. So I am trying to get the Boron to get into the war by having them take Heretics in. Once they help the Xenon wipe out Zyrith, Zyrith will start up again over here in Tharkas Ravine 24, and they will start helping with these sectors here, or at least help defend it. They may not try to expand into it because they don't own these sectors, but they'll at least push back. They'll at least try to take out these defense stations because, you know, these, as you know, Free Families doesn't have its own military force. So yeah, so then on that note, or with that in mind, I have to get the Boron to take this, but the Argon are also trying to take this. And what happened was the Boron built a defense platform right here, or popped a plot down for a defense platform, and I was sending resources into it to build it. And then while my build ship was docked to it, I think this is what happened, is while my build ship was docked to it, or was trading with it, I saw that not my build ship, my L transport was over there, and I was going to have it, what was it? I was going to, yeah, I was just waiting at the build storage of the Argon to shoot any storage that popped up, because I don't want the Argon to take this sector. But while I was doing that, I saw that my L ship, my L transport, was destroyed, but it didn't say what destroyed it. And I looked in the Boron station. I looked around for my L ship to have some sort of like remains of a destroyed ship sitting there. There were no remains anywhere on the map of my ship. It was like it was never there. And then I noticed that the Boron station wasn't there either. So I think the Boron canceled their build, which deleted my ship. And I'm kind of wondering if it's because the Argon built a defense platform there, and maybe the Boron are too nice, and so when the Argon start building one, they're like, oh, never mind. Which makes me wonder if I need to actually, because I would be willing to build a military vessel simply to stop the Argon from taking this sector. I would be willing to break the rule for that, I guess, as long as chat agrees it is okay. Just because if the Boron aren't going to build the defense platform here purely because Argon starts, then there's no other way to do this, and that's bullshit. And that would be the only time I'd be willing to break my rule of non-military. Is if there's absolutely no other way to do this. But then that would mean that I couldn't do it, so maybe I can't do it then. But that would be the only time I'd really want to break it, I guess. Hey Cosmic, how are you doing? But yeah, it was weird because I saw my ship destroyed. No source of destruction listed, and with the station gone, the only thing I can imagine is it got deleted because it was actively docked at the station when the station build was cancelled and the plot was removed. Bug, or just how the Boron are. I'm hoping it was just a bug and this time around it would be fine. But it might just be how the Boron are, but I don't see why Egosoft would go to the trouble of programming that. Because I think they already made it where the Boron defense platform would take longer to build anyway, because it requires more resources and stuff. So I think there's I mean, there's definitely people who would want the Boron to have this, and it would be weird to do that. I mean, another thing I could do, maybe on another save I could do it, but where I just take out this defense platform and drop ownership of this sector at the same time, and then the Boron wouldn't do it, but I can't do that on this playthrough, I guess. And I can't destroy the Argon one. I'm just really hoping that might also explain why the last time I tried this, the Boron never dropped a defense platform in this sector, because Argon put one down first. I really hope that's not what it is, because that would be horrible and very depressing. And that would also mean I'd have to hop back like an hour from my last save. I'm doing all right. I don't know why I've got the chat up both on my phone and on my computer. So I can look left if I want to see the chat on my phone, and I can look right if I want to see it on my computer. I'm a weirdo, but that's a good thing. But what I do wish is that Streamlabs would let me put the chat on the left side. That way I don't have to look over as far, because I feel like sometimes maybe the microphone doesn't pick me up as well because I'm looking to the right and my microphone's slightly offset to the left. I don't know. Alright, so we've got a Hercules here. We are still waiting for the frickin' Boron. So what happens if I have a ship that is blocking the build storage area? Will the build storage things pop in place? Actually, that could potentially destroy my ship if they appeared inside of my ship. Or it could just yeet my ship all the way into the Kaak station. Who knows? This is happening again. For some reason on this one, they're great. They're like faded a bit, and over here they're not. So bizarre. Okay, anyway. There's my... And I've got my L transports here ready to start supplying the boron as soon as they drop their station down. Which better be soon. Wait, do I have... I guess I don't have enough to see their orders. Yeah, I don't have enough to see their orders, but it has that next to it, which means... Which I shouldn't be seeing if I'm not good enough standing to see their orders. I don't think. Oh, I think it just tells you for build ships to let you know that they are being used by someone already and that you can't hire them. That would make sense. Okay, so the station's starting to make money now. That's good. Alright. Actually, why don't we check on that station while we're waiting? Oh, wait, is this station complete? It's finally completed. That's nice. How lovely. And did I ever assign mining ships to you? I think I did ahead of time. Looks like I did. That's lovely. Okay. Overview. Seems our mining is sufficient. Got someone coming in buying more supplies than we actually have. You might be a little disappointed with the results, but we'll see how that goes. And it looks like... Wait, what? You cancel... Oh. Did it just get destroyed? Or did it just arrive to make the trade? Or was it so mad that we didn't have the materials it was coming to get? Which is weird because it shouldn't have ordered more than it wanted. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Alright, I definitely need to come back over here and check the sector. Okay, so I think I waited about an hour before they started dropping defense platforms in the sector, so I think we have another what, like 40-50 minutes for that. But I'm also too scared to leave this sector in case I can't get back in time to stop the Argon. I mean, if I can't stop the Argon, I'll just reload the save, but still. So you're trying to lose metallic microlattice. But why aren't you getting metallic microlattice? Because you obviously have enough. Alright, let's see.
Awaiting orders.
I also think I want to start building some E-cell stations that just run along this, but I also get E-cells from there. I could do like a station in every sector and just have them all assign one transport or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Do I actually want to build something here? Because I could build like a water refinery here. That'll definitely help the boron. But is there really a point to it? Because what if the boron can't build a station here if the Argon are? What if they refuse? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. and the defense or the equipment dock is falling to the Xenon. They will next start working on that defense platform, and then this sector will be owned by Xenon. That's part of why I really want the Boron to start taking this, so they can start blocking this side, because I don't want the Paranid to fall to the Xenon, and I can't protect them because this is a non-military run. And if this entire area gets overrun by Xenon, that's going to be a problem. Especially if they take Heretics in. And that's why I need the Boron here and not the Argon, because the Boron have the resources to push through. The Argon are split between multiple areas where they're at war. And yeah. So they're at war here. They are at war here. And they're also helping with the war here. And so they're already fighting on 3 fronts. So I need the Boron here, because Boron are just sitting there doing nothing but flourishing. So I need them to put the resources somewhere. Alright. Ever scan this station? No, I did not. Oh yeah, there's a clock station in that sector, I believe. Yes, there is. Okay. That's why I didn't mark it, because I just scanned the station itself that time. Alright, so what are you doing after the upgrades? Okay, so you're still transferring after each one. Oh, but you actually had 2 trade sales at once here, which is new since the new modules were added. Both for the same amount, so that's actually good. So you're turning a bigger profit now. Because your production's high enough that they can keep building. Oh, that's for that. Okay, so is with it being more, they can, yeah, we've got 2 different ships coming in because there's enough to sell for decent pricing while also whatevering. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Alright, any stations yet? Nope. Guess I've got a while longer to wait. I'm just gonna give up and reload that other save before I took the sector. If this fails again, or if the Boron delete their station. But once that Boron station appears, I am going to also press F5 to quick save. Just to make it so if I want to be persistent and try to make this work, maybe I can make it work. I don't know. I got it. I really wish I could just have a military. Like, I enjoy the fact that I'm not doing a military run, but there's so many issues I'm running into that could be fixed by just owning a military force. Or by being able to build effective defense platforms. Like, I could just build a defense platform right here, and Zareth would just move in here after they got wiped out, and the Paranid would not have to worry about anything. Or I could also just build a defense platform here, and a defense platform here, and a defense platform here, and I would effectively block in the Xenon. I could also build one here, and I would block in all those Xenon areas. And only the Terrans would have to worry about them over here, but the Terrans are able to hold them off too. Sort of. It looks like they're not doing so well, honestly. Which I guess I need to put another wharf in Terran space to help that get going. I have a shit ton of wharfs all over the universe, aren't I? Alright. So I'll probably put that in asteroid belt. Asteroid belt, does that have everything we need? That is everything we need. Okay. And I'll just block access to Antigone. And block access to Getsufune for mining. Let them travel through Getsufune, but I will ban them from mining at Antigone and Getsufune. So they can travel through, but I don't want them sitting over here next to this gate where they could get xenon. Because xenon is now a verb. Alright. Still waiting for this station to appear. Okay. This is still not functioning the way I wanted it to, but I guess every station I build in Terran space will now run off of this power plant. So that's good at least. Which actually may mean all of my production I'm going to build for the Terrans may end up in Mars, because that's a good distance. Actually, if that's the case, then Mars is going to fill up frickin' big time. Well, actually, no, it's not, because I don't need that many stations for Mars to work. Because I could use Terran stations. And then I wouldn't need a lot. Actually, I would have to use Terran stations. Because otherwise I can't build Terran ships without the Terran stations. So I'm already partway there with that microlattice factory. I just need to build a carbide and substrate, and I'm good to go. Oh wait, it literally says microlattice factory. I didn't realize that. Interesting. You cut off the metallic microlattice. Yeah, that makes sense. But Computronic substrate, it just sounds weird when I just call it a substrate factory because that is very vague. But Computronic substrate makes it sound like it's kind of like a fluidic electronic thing, which sounds really cool, in all honesty. Like some sort of gel pack computer or something? I don't know. It just sounds fancy as fuck. Let's see, so what are we looking for? Damaged singularity engine. Nope. Programmable nanites. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense because nanites could literally function in a substrate. Or I guess they are a substrate. Maybe I need to know exactly what substrate means because it's been a long time since I've ever had to use that word before. An underlying substance or layer, the surface or material on or from which an organism lives, grows, or obtains its nourishment. Okay, for some reason I thought substrate was more of a fluidic thing, but I guess I'm wrong. Or a substance on which an enzyme acts. Okay. I think the substance on which an enzyme acts is the definition I'm probably more familiar with. But yeah, okay. So I guess I didn't know what a substrate was. At least in this context. Either way, it sounds fancy. And we'll just go with that. You know what else we could probably do? We could probably, you know, go here. And we could just see what it says it is. That would work too. Combinatronic substrate is an advanced Terran version of programmable matter that atoms forming the substrate can mimic virtually all other elements and particles, natural or artificial. This incredible feat and its widespread application is what makes modern Terran station ship designs possible. So yeah, it's literally nanites that can mimic whatever you need it to be. That sounds like it's a lot more work than it's worth. So it would be the first one, the surface or material honor for which but that says an organism lives, grows, or obtains its nourishment. Oh wait, here's another definition: a material which provides the surface on which something is deposited or inscribed. For example, the silicon wafer used to manufacture integrated circuits. So that's probably the one it's actually going for. So that makes more sense, I guess. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, did I have any of these I didn't read yet? Nope. Oh wait, I do have one I haven't done yet.
The community of planets. In an effort to avoid further violence between the Argon, Boron, Paranid, and Split, the community of planets was founded in 328 NT, pledging to work together in all things and against all threats in unity. Attempts were at first unsuccessful, with only the Argon and the Boron joining the community in a so-named Guild of Founders. The Paranid and Split, respective relations with the Argon and Boron still in ruin, refused to join, instead making their own alliance.
Okay. I did not know the Paranid and Split had an alliance. I thought they just simply existed. Although that seems kind of odd that the Split and the Paranid are aligned, because they're like nowhere even close to each other, even on X3 maps. Ah, shit. Get away, get away. There you go. Activate that travel dive. Dropped a laser tower, so it hit it there, but it looks like it's getting probably too far away to get shot now. Is there a Cox station in this sector? I would fly around and find out, but I have to stay in this sector in case something happens. Come on, you got this. You can dock before it gets to you. Docking better not be queued. Actually, I think it did just dock. Or maybe not, it's still docking. I'm trying to get down there and look at it. Okay. Okay, so it is docked. This is just trying to attack the station now. The station is shooting back. Everything's fine now. I like how the flee command symbol is like a door opening with an arrow coming out. Alright, you should be fine now. Shoulder feels like it's trying to come out of place. It's a very unpleasant feeling. I do not recommend. Good. Paranid are sending more destroyers to help hold this. Oh wow. They're about to try and invade into Xenon space. They will definitely need my help before they can ever do that, which is part of why I can't have the Xenon coming in from behind them, because if it comes in behind them, they will lose all that territory. FAFO? What is FAFO? I feel like that's something I know and I just can't think of what it is. Let's see, FAFO meaning. Oh, fuck around and find out. Oh my god, that's what I was thinking it was, but for some reason my brain was thinking fuck out and find around, because my brain just wanted to be slow today. And I was thinking, shouldn't that be FOFA? It must mean something else. I think I blew up a random figure ship. My relation is back to -30. Is it permanently back to -30? Because you can get temporary standing drops. Oh wait, but you were only at 29, that's right. One thing you can do, Igloo, which I have done before. Yeah, one thing you can do, which I have done before, is... Ooh, SCR building another station. But yeah, one thing you can do, which I have done before, is you can just wipe out Vigor. You will need a massive fleet to do that because they have so many ships. But yeah, just wipe out the Vigor Syndicate. It really helps if you have Asgards, because your Asgards can sit back, or you can have one Asgard or whatever that you personally control, and just pick out, just use that main cannon to pick off all the defense modules on the station, and then just send in your other ships, because otherwise you're going to lose a lot of ships to those plasmas. But yeah, if you go in there and invade, there is this one thing that actually makes them easier to hold back, is they will rebuild one station in the same exact spot every time, and that is the first station they will try to build. And the advantage of that is it will be in the same spot every time, so you can just sit something there. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna allow that. You got auto-modded for saying blow them. Wait, really? I didn't get any notifications on yours. I only got the notification on Igloo's. Huh. That's really weird, because I don't see the last thing you said on my phone, but I see it in my stream chat on Streamlabs, which is really weird. Unless there's something else you said that I completely missed. because it's not flagging me and telling me that you're saying anything inappropriate. I didn't see an auto mod issue until Igloo tried to say that. I'm just curious if I missed some cool plot mission with Vigor. I'm not sure if there is a plot mission with Vigor. Okay, we're F5ing. Boron just threw up a defense platform. They put it on this side again. They put it where the Argon tried to build theirs. Alright, hopefully this will work this time and they won't delete it and erase my ships from existence. Okay. It's Prime, that's what's being modded? Wait, what? Why the hell would Prime be modded? Okay, let's drop all of those in. Drop all of those in. The whole parts. And the water. Confirm. Let's take you. Made with. Let's drop all of those in, and those in. And hopefully the Argon will be like, well, let's let the Boron have this sector. Except I don't think so, because the Argon just dropped huge force in this sector, which probably means they're trying to build something here. They decided to build it on the Boron side, so that means I need to fly to the other side of the sector. That's really weird. Okay, but either way, we have it again.
Argon defense platform.
That'll actually possibly help the Boron build even faster. I just hope the Boron can get a build ship here fast enough. If I had a build ship, I would literally try to build this station for them. I wish you could, like, say, hey, let me build this station for you. With an S after it, I woke up counting Prime. I woke up counting primes, so you're good. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Another thing I could potentially do is I could potentially get the attention of the Ka'ak and try to lead them to this station to blow it up. That is another potential thing I could do. Although that carries a lot more risk with it. When you were struggling with F... Oh, was it blocking fuck or something? That actually explains a lot. I was wondering why you bothered to abbreviate it, and honestly, I don't understand why I have that auto-modded and why it did not tell me it was getting auto-modded, because it should have, I think. Alright, so the Argon dropped a module here. Alright, logical overview. Not logical overview. Well, actually, I guess we don't need to worry about that. We just need to... Funny, so the Argon are going to destroy this one this time. Or this one, rather. Actually, no, it looks like they both are going to destroy this one. This station is just completely and utterly fucked at this point.
Factory.
Because both the Argon and the Boron are taking it out from both sides. That one little cock ship has been trying to take this station out forever, and now the Argon and Boron are like, no more station. I don't want to work tonight. Yeah, I get that. You're doing 312s, right? Can't imagine doing 312s. I can hardly handle 5/8s. Or when I was doing 7/7s. Well, no, not 7/7s, 7/9s. Well, 7 on 7 off 9s is what I mean. These 7/9s just makes it sound like I'm working every single day of my life. 9 hours. Alright, so that should already have enough to build the module.
Boron defense platform.
Oh, that's part of the problem right there. They are building their dock module before. That's what the guy was talking about, or what the people were talking about online, is they build their dock module before they build their defense module. So I have to help them keep it. I wonder if it was intentionally done to make it easier for the Argon to take this, because it's not as realistic for the Boron to want to take this sector. But I want the Boron to take this sector. And that maybe it makes more sense for the Boron and the Argon to together hold this sector. But I want this sector to belong to the Boron. I badly want this sector to belong to the Boron. Very badly. And the Boron better not delete my ships or that station this time. Okay, so Boron and Argon are also taking on this one. This is a very cooperative attack system they've got going here.
Ship Technology Factory.
Okay. So I've got shit going on now. So now that this is done, we can move you over here. And when you're done, you get out of the way as well, because I want everyone to be able to bring in supplies easily. I can tell my ADHD meds kicked in, or I've got a low anxiety on top of it because my heart is fucking pounding. Okay. Maybe it's a bit of both. Because I don't want to have to wait for this again, and I'm worried about the Boron deleting their station again, and this being completely worthless waste of hours of game time for something that can't happen. But hopefully it works fine.
Major Dust Factory.
Got a Boron destroyer right next to an Argon destroyer working together in harmony. This is the station that I think is actually armed. The other one doesn't have any defenses. Although the Boron destroyer doesn't seem to be shooting any. There we go. Now it is. Lovely. Alright, Boron Station is still there. Argon Station is still there. Does Argon Station have supplies? No, it does not. Good. Alright. Does Boron Station show that it has supplies? Boron Station has all kinds of stuff in its build storage. Wonderful. Hopefully that's enough to get them quite a ways into their build as soon as this ship shows up, because I will have to definitely destroy modules on this Argon one, or the storage on this Argon one, to get that Boron one to work. And I just hope the Boron station does not despawn again, because that was bullshit. I got a new pilot reward. I guess I'll make a pure guided missile destroyer, because why not? I kind of wanted to try a guided missile stuff recently. I was kind of thinking of maybe doing an all missile playthrough where I can't have guns except for potentially main guns I will allow. just to be able to keep my destroyer at range when they go after stations. But everything else, turrets and everything, has to be missiles. I thought that would be fun to do. And interesting, and it would be logistically difficult as well. That would be another challenge run, I guess. But that might be too torturous, trying to keep up with all those resources. Would definitely be building a lot of smart chip factories if I'm using guided missiles. But definitely just in general building missile production. All right. So let's see. So they're cleaning that up nicely. How are they doing with this
Ship Technology Factory.
station? We've got an Argon destroyer. Do we have a Boron
Awaiting
destroyer?
orders.
That's good. You can continue to await orders. And there's the Cox station over there that hopefully the Boron will spot at some point and destroy. If not, the Boron will continually be harassed by them, but I'm sure that they will be fine. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, yes, that's wonderful. The Boron have a build ship going there already, so they will be assembling before the Argon even have a ship to build with. I was thinking, I hope that's not... I got it mixed up because I remembered the Argon had a station right here last time, and that's what threw me off, but the Boron hired the Paranids, so that's lovely.
Heracles, Vanguard.
I love the Paranid ships, they're so gorgeous. Yeah, I'm just sitting here and my heart's racing. That is definitely my medication just kicking in. Okay, so whatever is left over, the Boron should have it. And I will probably support the Boron's expansion as well. Probably with this. I could maybe start making a Claytronics and hull parts and water factory here to help them expand their construction. I guess I could throw E-cells and, well, I'm gonna have E-cells on it anyway, but it'll help the Boron start moving stations over here, so if the Xenon do start retaliating, it will take them longer because the Boron have the... Or maybe I should help them build their defense station weapons platforms. Or the weapons on their defense stations, because that's one thing the Boron are going to struggle with, is effective weaponry on defense platforms, because they're not going to build them properly. Equipment dock is about to be destroyed. Still have a ways before Xenon push through here. Alright, let's check for... Nope, no build storage yet. Well, it looks like it's actually gonna... Okay, this might be the Argon's build ship, or it's going to be going to SCA station. You know what? I've been getting confused. Actually, that's a thought. And you know what, Robot J? I guess for a while now, I have been mixing you up with Robin J, and I am sorry about that. You probably are both unaware of this, but I've been mixing you guys up. Anyway, that is an interesting idea. I don't think you can get them to stay in one spot, but I'm sure you could reserve the trade for the resources, then stick a new order in them to send them all over the galaxy, or universe before they get that order in. Before that order, and the trade should still be reserved. So that is a thought. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you both in here at the same time. But if I ever asked you about something going on, like your nursing stuff, then that was me mixing you up with Robin. And it doesn't help that I'm just not great with names to begin with. But for the most part right now, I'm just hoping that the Boron do not despawn their station like they did earlier. We've been waiting for like an hour to do this because I waited like an hour prior to stream for the Boron to build this station so that I could start my stream and it wouldn't be me just sitting here looking at the map. And then what happened was the station just despawned while one of my ship was docked with it, which I'm glad the ship was docked with it because I would not have caught it nearly as soon. And it actually told me what happened and that the station just despawned or whatever, or maybe something destroyed it. I don't know what could have destroyed it, but the plot disappeared and my ship that was docked with it trading resources disappeared with it, and it was really odd. But I reloaded the save and it's working a lot better now. And after the Boron take this sector, we are going to do a big save to permanently put this in this file. Although at the rate things are going, I may not even have to shoot Argon storage. Probably because the Boron have a lot more resources at their disposal right now. And well, I mean, I think the factions have unlimited money. And it's just resources they're fighting over. Hold on, I've got a call.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Looks like they have hired the Teladi to do their construction. But this station's already in construction. This one doesn't even have... Oh, wait. That looks like it might be supplies right there. Yep. That ship is docking for supplies.
Dolphin.
How dare you, Boron, betray your own people? I need some water. My mouth is starting to dry out with all this talking I'm doing. Another thing that I thought might be a possibility of what I could do is if I had enough L ships, I could potentially block the docking areas. And they couldn't dock. But yeah, here we've got a Paranid transport showing up as well. But I got the Boron a big head start, so I just hope after the dock module, the next one is the admin module, so I don't have to sit here and do this for too much longer. Oh my god, that was a lot of resources.
Hey, will you stop firing?
Did I hit you? Oh, was it because he was docked while I was shooting it? That it counted as hitting him? Wait, what? That's what happened. Okay. Damn, they dropped off a shit ton of supplies there. I didn't even notice it hit him. I guess that's why I didn't see it hitting the target anymore, because he was shooting off to the side. Guns are overheated. Alright. I guess another thing I could have done also is just drop a bunch of tracker mines right there, but that would also harm the economy, which would not be something I wanted. But that is a good idea for future, more warlike saves. Just drop some tracker mines at the build storage and watch what happens. Oops, I overheated. This one cools off really quickly. Okay. That's the last of it for now. I did not expect to have quite that many show up so quickly. Alright. How is this station doing? We almost have the dock module, it looks like.
Defense platform.
I think the next module should be the admin. I really wish they would build the admin first. But oh well. I am very determined to get the Boron ownership of this sector. I'm just gonna say it again. This is going a lot better than it did the first time, and a lot better than it went the second time I tried to do this. These for those who weren't here the first time. The first time I did it, the Boron just never put down a plot for a station. And only the Argon did, and I was sitting there destroying the Argon storage, build storage, until the Boron made their until the Boron put their station down, and they never did. And the second time the station despawned. So, as they say, third time's a charm or whatever. Okay. Okay, good. So that Albatross was headed for the SCA station. It was not headed for the Argon defense platform. So that means even if I don't... Oh, this probably is headed for the Argon defense platform. It is going fast, and it is not to Lottie. So I know Antigone probably will not help SCA. So, well... that hope was short-lived, but at least this is almost done, and hopefully... Oops, sorry about bumping the microphone. There you go, I had to fix the microphone. I really hope the next module is the defense module. Actually, we can check that, sort of. Right, I don't have good enough standing with them to live stream. But if we look at the structure here... Ah, shit. Okay. So, how do I go down? So they might have to build multiple other things first, which honestly, I will hate that if they do. Because if they have to... Are they all built this horribly? I mean, it's not horribly built, I guess, but it's... For my purposes, it is horrible. Yes, they all have the same design, and this one I can look at better. So they're going to have to put a three-way connector, then a connector there, then build the defense modules. So maybe I need to look into supplying them with more supplies, because if they don't do it directly for the admin module, it may take a very long time to build this station, in which case I want to make sure we have all the supplies ready to go. Alright. Logical overview. Why do I keep doing that? I wish I could look at their build order. Trade offers. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so they need... I'm not worried about advanced electronics. They need Claytronics. They need... They don't need water anymore. They don't need hull ports. They don't need energy cells. They just need Claytronics 530. So... Not you. You're faster. Let's go back to our Claytronics. Where's the closest Claytronics I can find? Soulwares. Right there. And I need 530. We're just going to make sure the boron are completely set. Okay. And there's no doubt about whether or not they can build this station. And that should do that. Confirm. And they can get the other resources in as they go. Okay. I'm glad they don't care that I'm destroying all of their storages, but I wish I didn't have to, because that is harming the economy by having perfectly good resources just spaced. I mean, I guess I could have picked up the resources myself. Still can, technically. Too bad I can't sit on, like, this ship and just command the turrets to shoot the storage containers, because that would make this a lot simpler. Actually, I don't know. How is the turret layout on this thing? Because it's probably not as good as, I guess they're on the outside of each of those. So that would be 3 frontals, so that would be higher than what it is now. There's one on each of these, I guess. Nope, there is not. It looks like there's 3 on the front, 1 there. 1 there. Oh, and there is 1 there. Okay, I don't know how I missed it the first time. I think it did help when an enemy approached, and so all the turrets activated and you could see them light up. So I guess, there we go. There's a Xenon T nearby. Well, actually, this one would probably be better because it'd have that medium cannon as well.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Actually, that is not going to the Argon station. That is going through the gates, so that's even better. Unless it has a very weird pathing route. Okay. Let's just do external view.
Boron defense platform.
Alright. We've got this going. Oh, it's finally going to be reality. We're going to have Boron pushing through here, and also if the Xenon do push back, Argon are building a defense platform here as well. Once the Boron build theirs, I'll let the Argons come in, and then the Argon will also defend this sector. The only downside of that is that if that does happen, then if the Boron do get defense platform does get shot down, the Argons might become the owner of the sector. That's the only downside, which hopefully that'll be fine. But as I've seen before, the Xenon are more likely to go this way than they are to go this way. Because what I saw is they seem to be putting fighters out this way, but they were putting heavier ships this way. I would hate to see the Boron destroyed. I love the Boron. But yeah. Those oh, whoops. Those peaceful little squids. Sorry, Argon. Okay, I don't know why my guns were doing that, but whatever. Why are the guns doing that? Okay. Oh, there's one more. Alright. I'm just glad they're not smart enough to pick the resources up here and put them right back in. Hi, Flashcard. Welcome on in. You and your one raider. What were you streaming today?
Major Dust Factory.
Oh, they've almost destroyed this thing. Was the Boron like, okay, I'm done. Persona 3. I should have known, you were talking about it a lot. It would make sense for you to be talking about it a lot while you're streaming it. Another Boron ship coming to supply them.
Boron defense platform.
Shit. They're building it in the most inefficient way possible. Great, because the Argon will start out with their first module being the defense module, the admin module. The Boron is probably going to be one of their last modules.
Argon defense platform.
Yeah, this right here, you can tell by the shape, is the admin module for the Argon. And so I'm going to be here for a while, but at least they've got all the supplies, and the Argon don't even have a build ship yet. So I think we will be fine. Well, good. I'm glad you had fun. I think that was what I asked, at least. I really wish I had a better memory than I do. Okay. I'm kind of at the point now with how stressful it's been with all 3 times I've done this, that I want to save for every module of this station that is built. But no. I'm just glad there is a way to actually pick who takes this sector. Well, I guess I could have done Robot J's idea, because that was a even less militarized way of doing it than the one I'm doing. But I don't know if I quite have the ships to pull that off right now. That is a very bad docking job you're doing there. I think it's partially because the AI pathing isn't great and because it's facing the wrong way for pretty much everyone. Because you're supposed to fly in from that side, but it's facing away from the direction that every single ship will come from. Okay, no, it is still spinning around. I don't know where this thing's trying to go. Anyway. Oops, didn't mean to press that.
Boron defense platform.
Okay, so that module's there. I knew they were going to start that one next. That should be all there is for that part, right? Right, this... Was it this one I looked at? That was better? Oh, I don't even have those on my... Oh, probably the trade station is the thing. Okay. Right, I can't do third person on it, so... I am hoping they build down here, build that, then build that before they do any of these other things. That way it won't take too much longer. I don't understand why they did it different. Oh, I think I know why the build order is different. Because this is the center of the station, and it's set up to build the center first, and then build out from there. While everyone else, the center of the station, is their admin module. And it's just part of the Boron aesthetic to have the admin module over on the side. Which I will say that does look like a really cool station, honestly. I just wish it would start with the admin module. Alright, I probably have more boxes to destroy. Yep. Okay. Alright. It's going. They're doing it. Yeah, I bet it's fun to be in combat again. I miss being able to send in fleets, honestly. So you're going for ATS Fortune? Or does the Xenon own Frontier Edge right now and you're safe? I also still wish I had done... I had done the Paranid unification before I started this save so that they would already be unified. Because that would make this whole Xenon destruction thing a lot easier. Because the Paranid would have a lot stronger forces. And I think I could actually tell them to... I think I could actually... You can actually convince them to go after the Xenon aggressively, and they would. And that would really help with this. But since starting this requires... or finishing this requires combat, I cannot do it on the save, so I just have to deal with them being not unified. So I'm going to let Holy Vision drop, and I'm going to let Paranid live, because Paranid have this up here, and Holy Vision just have this. Because if I let Holy Vision take over the Paranid, then the Paranid will stuff everything, like all their stuff in this. Oh shit. That's not good. Please tell me the Paranid are not losing now. Right, I can't see anything over there besides putting satellites over there. Okay. Please back off. Let you go attack that. You go attack that, and everything will be happy. I know you're not going to follow my orders, but I wish you would, because it would be for your own good. Actually, you get that to go over there and attack it while it's doing that. You fighters ignore it till it's getting attacked by the station to distract it from destroying the station. At least there's 2 defense platforms here. But yeah, you go focus on that. That's the most important thing right now. Or you have 1 fighter doing it, so I guess that works too. I really wish they would not be aggressive and they would just straight up defend this gate instead. That would be much more beneficial to them. So let's see. Did I ever scan their wharf? Did I ever even find their wharf? I don't think I found their wharf up here. I need to find their wharf and see what resources it needs. So I guess on that note, we might as well find that wharf. Might be one of these.
Docking permission granted.
And I guess I'll have you explore this sector. We'll see what happens after that. Okay, I'm really wishing I had a better satellite here. Okay, so it's gonna build that next. Damn it. Whatever, fine. It's got all the resources. It's building way faster than the Argon one is, which doesn't even have a build anything on it. I mean, doesn't even have a build ship on it. Potentially, I may not have had to do anything here, but I'm just going to make sure it does not happen. Alright, and another thing I guess I could do is I could pick up all those resources and just put them right back in. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have all the resources. It's about to get them though. Okay. This is a much bigger ordeal than I thought it was going to be because I figured the Boron would build the admin module first, like everybody else. But yeah, hopefully the Xenon will not win that right there. But if they do, then the Boron will be pushing this way as well once the Paranid fall here, which might actually be good for the Boron. And I'm definitely going to push the Boron resources. I'm going to try to push them to be stronger. Let's see, Frontier Edge. Sorry, I've been not watching chat. My bad. I'm Frontier Edge, then below that to the Xenon sector. Okay, so they own Frontier Edge and yours. Wait, oh, I already had that open and I'm like, hey, I need to do this. Okay. Okay, so it's slowly making a profit. But why is it so slow? Not Profit Center Alpha. I want Trinity Sanctum 3. Are we struggling with supplies? No, we are doing great on supplies. Are we spending money though? That's probably why we're doing great on supplies, is we're buying, but we're also making a profit as we're buying. Which, it's not been the most linear route, but it is going up. Slowly. That's what matters. Once this is over, I will probably put more mining ships on you, so you don't have to worry about that as much. And you'll make a better profit. And I can turn off trading with AI. For you, for those. Actually, I think I may go ahead and get that going, because that's probably a good idea. So I don't have to worry about this right now. So let's go to logical overview. Let's
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission
change
granted.
internal only. You don't need to ever buy these. I don't think, right? Yeah, your production is almost twice your consumption. Not automatic pricing. I need, right. Internal only. That way you will not buy it from anybody. Alright, so now let's check what exactly have we been buying. Silicon wafers. Oh, we've been buying advanced electronics as well. That is unnecessary. Let's go back to here. Let's... Wait, no, that wasn't us buying advanced electronics. That was probably someone selling advanced electronics. Oh, so we're selling silicon wafers. And we're selling advanced electronics. But here's our loss right here. Helium. And more helium. Helium. So it looks like the only thing we're really buying is helium. Okay, that was some methane. Methane. Helium. We bought some microchips early on, but I guess we don't need those anymore. Microchips. Microchips. Graphene. Methane. Microchips. How far ago were these? Almost an hour? Bought a bunch of microchips and methane for some reason. Well, I get the methane. I guess we're pretty topped off on this, so let's see. Next amount, that's fine. It's fine, whatever. Anyway, so... Let's see, so in that note, I think since we're mostly buying gas, we should probably add another gas miner to this, as it looks like we may have a shortage in it if we're buying that much. Oops, I did not do that very well, did I? Alright, so Plutus gas, basic. Make sure we have enough laser towers, that's sufficient. Okay. Wait, what weapons do I have on this build? Why do I have bolts on you? I don't want bolts on you. Let's put some pulses on you. Alright. Now, here we are. We've got another storage to destroy. I don't know what my voice is doing, but it's being read again. What the shit just happened?
Awaiting orders.
Damn, dude. Are you in a hurry?
Requesting permission to dock.
I guess that one's gonna drop off a lot of resources. Alright, so they're building that. Then we'll see if they're going to build the LDocs first or if they're going to build their admin first. I really hope they build the admin first. Because I'm tired of shooting these modules and sitting here doing nothing. I guess I'm not quite doing nothing anymore, but still. Okay. Well, that's not a good sign, but we do have Terran Intervention Corps here. We do not have an Argon military here because they all pulled out and went over there. Freaking idiots. Let's see. Managed singularity. Nope. Okay. Wait, is that actually destroyed remains sitting there? Because I've never seen that before for the storage modules. Like, do I need to still just... Wait, there's one down here I didn't see. Hopefully it's not been there for too long, but I guess... I mean, do I really need to keep doing this at this point? I think I'm just gonna stop, and if they start getting a build ship on the way, I'm gonna keep doing it then, but for now, do I really need to do this? I'm just harming the economy that I'm trying to feed. Okay. Because they don't have a build ship there. At all. And if I see one enter the sector, I could destroy half the storage before it gets there. Or something. But at this rate, it doesn't seem to be arriving anytime soon. God damn it, I hate when I accidentally hit 5. Is this module still building? Nope, it just finished. Okay, now we'll see which way it's going. Okay, that's the one for the admin module, so 2 more stations for the admin module. Is someone firing missiles? I keep hearing these really deep boom-like sounds. Which usually indicates missiles being fired. The only thing I can imagine is that there's someone over here. Actually, one good thing about placing the Argon defense platform here is that... Oh yeah, but the Cock don't come from there. They teleport into the sector. That's right, never mind. My thoughts are invalid. How are you doing, Sir Nister? I've finally gotten the Boron to start building a defense platform. But I found out one horrible thing about Boron and building defense platforms and trying to get them to take a sector. They have to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 modules before they actually have a sector, unlike every other faction, which starts with their admin module. Their admin module is the 8th module, which is odd. But whatever. But yeah, I actually didn't have to do anything but just pump a lot of supplies to them. I've been shooting the Argon storage. But they never actually sent a build ship, so I just kind of stopped. Because this station's almost good enough to take the sector now. So I think I'm done here. I'm just going to stay just in case.
Sonra, Vanguard, Sturgeon.
But yeah. But I really want the Boron to own this sector so they can push through here. And I need to check back on this. How are we doing here? Okay, so they've launched their fighters and they've added a destroyer. Please, destroyer, destroy that for... Oh, you've got another destroyer here. Okay, I guess I just need to put an advanced satellite there. Let's see. Where is that rapier? I don't have an advanced satellite on you. How dare you? Let's see. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter at this point. At this point, I can basically go check it myself. Alright.
Boron defense
What's
platform.
Lamach? Okay, now we've got the admin module building, finally. And once that's done, I can just leave it be. Alright. So I think we're good here. The Argon don't even have a build ship, and the Boron have all the building supplies they require, and have already started construction. So now we can go celebrate on the new Boron defense platform. I can wait. Oh wait, I completely was going the wrong way, wasn't I? Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys can pick up all the dropped resources and put them back in now. I know you won't, but you can. It was meant to be I'm okay. Ah, okay. I thought it was like some new split name or something. It doesn't quite fit the split naming convention though. There's too many vowels. And it doesn't start with a T, it starts with an L. So yeah. Okay. Just trying to find some suitable Chaos spaceships. I don't actually know much outside of the Imperium, because most of my knowledge from it comes from what do you call it? It comes from what is that called? The video games, and the video games tend to focus on the Imperium, unfortunately. I forgot to auto set that up. I just want to do it this way to have it flip me over suddenly. Okay.
Successfully docked.
Oh.
Hello.
Welcome.
Just love the way the Teladi are like, hey, let me wear nothing but
Undocking soon.
a helmet or nothing but a set of bracers. Where are you headed though? That's the real question. You have no reason to go there, so let's do this. Send you back here where you used to be. Come back over here. Move this order so you'll just head straight there. My main fleet is loyalist, but I want something to fight against. I see. Greetings and salutations. Hello, Cuddle Buffs. I don't know why I pluralized your name, but I did. We have wonderful news. Within 2 attempts, the Boron started building a defense platform, and we have one final module. I sat there shooting up storage and eventually gave up because a build ship never showed up for the Argon defense platform, so I decided I no longer needed to shoot their storage. So they're about to take it over. So we have now confirmed that the Boron will expand. And in this case, they would have actually succeeded without player intervention, potentially. I mean, maybe the fact that it dumped all the resources they required to build the station early on, as that might have been why, but whatever. So now, I think I need to start working on Claytronics. Whole parts, Claytronics, energy cells, turret components, and advanced electronics for them. Or was I going to focus on the turret components and advanced electronics? Because I think they're going to get the supplies to build their stations just fine. But as always, turret components and advanced electronics for defense platforms are in ridiculously short supply. So I think that's because they're always being bought up by stations, but that wouldn't explain the whole parts. I don't know. I guess there's less demand because the demand is very occasional because not all stations need a lot of that. But yeah, yes, it is wonderful. But it was actually horrible because like I started my stream originally and the Boron station appeared first and it was down here. The Argon station appeared up here. I had my Helios E trading supplies with it, wasn't looking at the map or anything, and suddenly it said, you know, your Helios E in Heretic's End. I wanted to call it Hetic's Choice. Heretic's End was destroyed, but it didn't say what destroyed it. I looked on the map, I could not find the wreckage anywhere. And then I realized the Boron station wasn't there anymore, so I was like, oh, the Boron must have canceled their station. And it deleted my ship in the process because it was docked. But the second time it worked out. And the Boron are about to claim this sector. So the northern Pyramid are probably saved now. The northern, or the only Zyarth, or I guess the western Zyarth are fucked. And hopefully the northern Xenon are also fucked. Personally, I think I would rather destroy the northern Xenon before the other Xenon, I guess.
Please remember to return your depleted energy cells to the recycling compound.
Because I feel like that if your final Xenon are in the north, I feel like it's going to make it harder because they have so much space to work with. Okay, that's Boron ownership right there. Alright, we are saving this before something happens. Alright. Yes. And it only took about 3 hours to do this. Because, like, I can't remember if I just explained this already, but I probably already did, so I'm going to explain it again because I don't know for sure, but I waited about an hour waiting for the Boron to put down, either the Argon or the Boron to put down their defense platform first before I started my stream, just so it wouldn't be a stream of me just sitting here looking at the map waiting for something to drop. Wow, Boron are like, hey, let's get another defense platform right at the freaking gate. Hell yeah, Boron. And the Argon have this defense platform, so they will be building stations in here too, which will be nice. Which actually makes a lot more sense, I think, for the Boron and the Argon to overlap a little bit, because that just kind of seems like how they would be in reality. You'd feel like they'd have, with how friendly the relations between the Boron and the Argon are, you would expect the Boron and the Argon to have stations in each other's sectors. Or something. Hi there.
The restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine before departing the station.
My cat just walked into my room. That's who I was talking to. So now they're building a defense platform here. Now he's ripping out the back of my chair because he likes to sharpen his claws on my chair for some reason. So eventually I'll have to buy a new one. Well, actually this one was free, so that's part of why I don't care as much. Okay, good. So the Pyramid are taking this out. I don't know what happened to that K, but there is a dead Pyramid destroyer over here, and the ships seem to be going this way, so I'm guessing the K is gone. Hopefully it's gone. Oh, there's 2 Pyramid destroyers. I somehow missed that one. Wonderful. Okay. Wait. Cockforger destroyed Mandarina. Let's see. I wish it would tell you what station that belongs to. If it belongs to a station, because it probably did. Oh wait, it does. Profit Center Alpha High-Tech Factory 1. Destroyed in what sector? 18 billion? I am not surprised. Okay, so I need a new mineral miner. Let's try... What about Split? That'll be faster. Transportation. Can they even afford to build anything? No, they cannot. Okay. Well, actually, maybe they can, because the weapons they would default to on a high build cost more resources than the weapons I want on this thing. Oh wait, but it's a mineral, so actually it's mining turrets, so never mind. Yeah, I will go with someone else. no, you're lacking resources. I don't want to hold back your military with how much they're struggling right now, so let's... Right, drill. Okay. Preset. Let's see. No advanced electronics. Okay, so let's go over here. How about let's get something from the boron, since in celebration of the boron success. Okay, basic mineral, laser towers. Okay, good. I was about to say you better not have that. Okay. And they can afford to build it. Oh, which reminds me, is I was building a mining ship earlier and I didn't do anything with that. So I need to go back to that. Where is that mining ship?
You are reminded that
Not
lottery
you,
tickets
Trinity
are
Sanctum.
from all retail outlets in the
And
station.
you were to be assigned to this factory. Mine for Alpha. Alright, now you can go away and you will be building soon and you will go to Profit Center Alpha. Was it 1 or 2? I can't remember. Profit Center Alpha 1. Okay. Alright. Alright, well the Bourne have got it started. I don't need to help them anymore. Both of these ships can leave the sector for now. Hopefully I don't need to help them anymore. But I also, on that note, probably should raise my standing higher with the Bourne. It's still rather low. Actually, it's getting up there. Maybe we're fine. But yeah, I also kind of want to not help the Boron right now with station construction and work on getting that wharf module so I can start building wharfs. Maybe I will build the first one and let it supply the Boron or something. Because I'm going to be building wharfs all over the universe.
Vanguard.
In key positions. Actually, let's dock you here.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Remove all orders. I think I'll just have you hang out over here for now. Yeah, they're still not even trying to build that yet. I literally didn't have to do anything. I could have just built that station, removed it, and it would have been fine aside from just putting supplies in here. So the fact that I did is irrelevant. It only hurt me more than anything else, but that means that even to do this I didn't have to shoot that. But yeah. So, it's going quite well, I think. Okay. I think I should investigate the Boron economy a little more. I do remember that there's good sunlight here, which can be good for wharf construction. Which kind of makes me want to take my wharf that I built before in my other save, copy it and paste it. Because it worked quite well. Yeah, 271. For some reason I kept looking at station workforce. But yeah. But that would require me to build a crap ton of boron modules, which I'm not about to do. And actually, I think in this save, instead of doing a bunch of, like some really massive stations, I think I'm going to do a bunch of smaller stations and have them trade with each other. One thing though, well actually I don't know. Whoa, what happened there? That was weird. Would, oh my god, why do you keep trying to mine over there? I don't want you to go out that far. It's dangerous. I really wish there was a way to restrict that. Yeah. I had a save where this sector was owned by, what was it called? Ministry of Finance. And I kind of wonder if Ministry of Finance would take this sector. But I don't think they would unless they owned this sector. But I feel like it would be more useful for Ministry of Finance to own all of these sectors than for Windfall to, Vigor Syndicate to own them. Alright, let's see. Anyway. Alright, so... Does Ministry have traditional faction logic? I do not know. I know that some do not. I'd love to see them wipe Fig someday. But actually, in the save where this was owned by Ministry of Finance, I took these out. Although I don't remember if I built a defense platform here before I took this sector out or after. But one thing that makes Vig the easiest probably to take out and keep down is that they will build the Vig keep safe first. And it has to be in this location. So you can just leave a single destroyer set to patrol this spot right here. And every time that station pops up, it'll just start attacking it. And I did that at first, but I got annoyed by the fact that I had to leave a ship just sitting here constantly. And so I let them build back up after I owned all their sectors. And before I did that, I also went to the little satellite, which is weird because I didn't make their standing with me neutral again by destroying all of their stations, because for some reason destroying the one station I was supposed to destroy did not work. So I went and I paid the money to the satellite that they have that you can credit transfer to make them no longer at war with you. And after like wiping them out and taking control of all these sectors, they started building here and here again. But every time they would build this first. I just wish one thing in this game you could do is that AI could request to build in your sector, and you could give them permission or deny permission. Because sometimes some of my sectors just feel a little vacant because I don't really have any use for them, and I wouldn't mind AI factions like having their own stuff in some of my sectors, especially when I was my first save where I basically owned all of this and all of this, just because I wouldn't mind sharing it with Xy'rth. My entire economy was like interwoven into Xy'rth my first playthrough at the end, so it's like I wouldn't mind sharing it with them and helping them like that. It's like, yeah, let's share this territory. I mean, it could also be a thing for making profit as well, is because they have to pay you for making plots to build stations, but also giving you the ability to reject the plot construction. I feel like would be a cool idea. So if you didn't want that, you could deny it, but yeah. Anyway. But that's, I think, part of why I let them come back in the end, is because I took over these sectors, and then I was like, well, I don't really have anything to do with these sectors. So I'd let them start coming back, but they'd hardly build anything because they didn't own the place. I also think it would be cool is if you like defeated a faction, if maybe they'd start building their stuff back up in like one of these like like Turquoise Sea 9, which has no ownership yet, or like Napoleon's Fortune, if they started trying to build back their faction over there or something. Like if say I wiped out the Argon, they've got Silent Witness here that they could try and take up residence in, or over here. I think it would be interesting if they got wiped out and they tried to come back like that instead of just trying to drop their wharf and shipyard plots down in the same sectors that are owned by me now. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. I think it would be hard to implement in a way because I feel like these are partially here to be something that the player can have for free. I don't think I would want these sectors, but whatever. I also don't think I would want the vigorous sectors just because of the lack of effective sunlight. The one thing I do want is I want Turquoise Sea. It's such a gorgeous sector, but it's got such poor placement that I hardly ever have a reason to go over there unless I just want to, unless I'm working on the Xenon here or something. I thought about taking up ownership of Turquoise Sea 9, but then I have to defend it, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered. But I'm kind of hoping we can pinch the Xenon in these sectors. That might be really hard though, because that's 4 sectors for them to have a lot of resources in. Because if we can narrow them down to ownership of only like 2 sectors, that would work well. Although, will they, if they only have 2 sectors left, will they rebuild all their wharfs and shipyards in those 2 sectors? Because my biggest fear is them owning this right here and building a load of shipyards and wharfs in that, because I feel like that will be the hardest way to take them out. Especially since the Argon can't attack from this direction. Yes, Terran Intervention Corps, take out that Xenon station. But yeah. Because there's only one way to attack, and they can attack this way. Which I guess isn't as bad, but like with this, you can attack from both sides, which means that you'll have larger forces to work with. So if we can get them stuck in here, I feel like that would be easier than like in my other save where I have them stuck in these 3 sectors. And it'll be also harder to trap them in a sector like that because I'm not permitted to build massive defense platforms to hold them in there. Which I think is going to be the hardest part for taking them out. I'm kind of worried that if we take out their shipyards and wharfs in areas, that they will end up having so many in one area that whoever is there will be destroyed and they will start spreading out. But once they spread out, we could contain them probably with combined forces, but until then, it'll be a major issue. Which also means if the Borons start taking this, and these are the ones that end up spreading out, it'll cut off the Boron here. I don't know. And if you cut off the Boron here, the Xenon will push back out over here probably. But I am hoping to get the Argon and the Teladi to collectively move into this area. That's going to be hard though. I kind of wish the Xenon could come through and take out these 3 stations for me, so that this could be owned by Argon, so the Argon would start pushing into here. Although the other problem is, even if you come from both sides here, only one faction will continue to push in. And I'm not sure I know who I want that to be, but I feel like the Boron is probably the best faction to do that, because they're not tied up with anything anywhere else. Because if we can take out these first, and then have the Boron constantly sending forces into here, the Boron will be like my biggest ally at that point, I guess. And I will be building, I guess I'll be building in these sectors again like I did last time. Or my first playthrough, rather. I know, right? Like, I've tried it with my own ships before. I've tried, you know what? I'm not going to build a defense platform here. I am going to use a fleet. Because that'll be more interesting, right? And, it's hard. But carriers are your friend. Because carriers, if you have enough carriers, you can do anything you want, basically. Like, if you have enough raptors, at least. I guess if you have enough carriers, they don't have to be raptors anymore, but... Like, what I did, I think, to block this one gate at one point was, I had a fleet that was, like, mostly destroyers. It was well, I guess it was technically mostly fighters, but it was probably about 14 mixed destroyers guarding a gate. All L turrets were plasmas. All M turrets were dumbfire launchers with dumbfire, heavy dumbfire Mark IIs. And so they were purely anti-capital damage, no anti-fighter damage. Then I had, I think, a Raptor that was set up in the fleet with all 100 fighters. I think they were Shi. And they had 2 plasmas, 1 pulse, 1 bolt. Which was only because in case I needed to take out fighters, that's what I could do. That's the only reason they had the pulse and the bolt there. Otherwise, they would be all plasmas, probably. But anyway, so they had plasmas. Maybe actually pulse beam would be good too to stick on them for modular damage. But anyway, that's not the point. So back to what I was saying. So that was 100 fighters. They could take out Ks, they could take out Ice by themselves. But the ships would probably drop, I think would drop even faster with the destroyers there. And it also helped in case multiple came through the gate at a time to have the destroyers there. I also had a, I think, 5 M ships. Were they Nemesis, maybe? No, they were Hydras. I had Hydras, and they were set to intercept from that destroyer. So when fighters came by, the medium ships would come and take out the fighters. And then I had a, what do you call it? I didn't have very many on the Raptor for the medium ships because they take forever to dock and undock from that one docking pad, and I didn't want that to take all year, so I think I only had like 5 or something. Then I had a Boron Shark. I filled it up with mediums. Those were all set to intercept, and all the fighters on that ship were also set to intercept, and they were geared more towards taking out fighters than capitals. And so those would go out, and those would take out fighters because the destroyers had no fighter defense whatsoever, and they were very vulnerable to fighters. So I had the other carrier there to take out fighters, and that's kind of what I did, and it worked really well. And then I think I had 2 Ox ships, and it worked pretty well, actually. It just requires a massive force, and fighters were lost here and there, but at that point in the game, they're pretty easy to replace, so... But that was kind of how I did it without defense platforms. But defense platforms are a hell of a lot easier. I tried doing different makes of, like, different defense platform designs. Let's see. I tried doing, like, some very minimalist defense platforms, and they always had trouble with IKK groups. But otherwise, it seemed to work pretty well. But you could do a pretty minimalist defense platform and take out Ks. But if an I came through, or... Oh my god. Not again. How did it get that far into the sector without me knowing? Get out of there, damn it. Do you have defense platforms on you? You have 1. Speaking of Ks and Xenon... Oh yes, I love carriers. I just don't like the thing that happens now. Sometimes when you launch your fighters and they get caught on the inside of the launch bay and start sending your ship spinning out of control. Which is why I feel like the Raptor may not be a good carrier anymore. Okay, so it has some plasma cannons on it because it is taking this K down. Wait, maybe that one didn't have plasma cannons. Was that the... No, this was the one that has pulses all over it. This one has to have plasmas because there's no other way it could do that kind of damage. Why is the K underneath it though? It's not anymore. Okay, it just passed through it because this is out of sector and it doesn't actually glitch and doesn't matter anymore. Wait, is that an additional defense module right there? No, that's just a six-way connector. Okay, so at least it's gonna just be destroyed this time. Last time I had Xenon come, large Xenon ships come through this gate, it was 2 Ks and an I, or IKK group as we've been calling it, or IK group, or ICKY. I don't remember if we called it ICKY or IK, but whatever. IK group. Anyway, they basically terrorize this sector for like hours. I am shocked that you survived that. Congratulations, Mercury. You get a promotion. You no longer need to run. Everything's good. Thalia Slammer? A 2 3/4 star pilot? Why am I not surprised? Took no damage and escaped an attack by a K. That is wonderful. Okay. Ooh, almost 3-star. Yes, yes, she is. Which means that she would become probably my fleet commander soon if I was allowed to have a fleet. You know what's funny is I hopped on this partially so I could stand on the bridge and feel important, but then I never got off my fighter. There we go, now I can stand on the bridge and feel important and like I own the place. Hello, Yohos. How are you doing today? I'm sorry it got deleted earlier, but we loaded the save back. Okay. So I need to build this up, don't I? Because I want to help the Boron be able to push in the sectors and hold them. We are going to need to build a bigger plot for that. So let's do this. Plan build. That is not what I want. I keep doing plan build for some reason. I need to do this. There we go. So let's probably do...
Hello.
I guess I'm paying for the station plot anyway. Oh well. Buy license, continue. Okay, where is the local star? Is it up in this one? Yes, it was. Okay. So. Alright, now we can... And you aren't tilted oddly. You are tilted oddly, aren't you? Alright, that should be more up and down. So now we can slap a liquid on you. And let's go ahead and throw down a solid. Okay, and if I'm building... I do not have the turret components blueprint, do I? Or do I want to buy the wharf first? Because that might be more beneficial in the long run, is to start getting a wharf going. Yeah, I think I will do that for now. We'll confirm this, but we won't build it. Well... Remove sequence. Remove. Confirm. Close. That could be a good spot for a wharf, though. But I don't know, it's got cock in the sector, and I don't want them having to deal with that. Maybe a wharf would be better off here or here. But if I do it here, they may still try to mine there, so I'll have to tell them not to mine there and to mine here. This has everything we could need. I cannot select the sector because I am in plot mode. There we go. It does not have everything we need. Okay, that is very important to know. Neither does that. Okay, what does this? Getting another phone call. Hold on.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Okay, I'm back. They needed me to grab a package so no one stole it, which has never happened before, but my girlfriend's mother gets a little paranoid sometimes, I guess. They still have not sent a build ship to this station. It confuses me so much sometimes. Like the first time I tried to do this, the Argon put a station up. The Boron never did, and I had to sit there and stop them from building it until I finally gave up. And this time it's like the Argon haven't even sent a build ship to it yet. And the Boron defense station's probably finished by now.
Boron defense platform.
Yeah, the Boron station is already completed, except for its weapons and shields, which does not need the build ship. But yeah, anyway. So let's see. We do have the occasional Xenon key coming through. That really shows what's going on with Wretched Skies with Xyrath if Xenon are dropping into Heretic's End. I was about to say Boron space, but it's not typically Boron space. What's going on here? More hive guards. Great. They're really starting to get annoying, aren't they? Going to end up having so many laser towers in this sector that I'll be safe later on, I guess. But my big worry is the mining way out here. Why are we mining this far out? It is not necessary. It is not safe. I even put a mining thing over here. Oh, probably because there's not enough resources otherwise. Wait, what? There was a whole sector here I didn't know about? Okay then. There's a whole sector here I did not realize existed this entire time. I felt like there was something missing on this save. Okay. I'm actually going to teleport to you and we are going to check this place out. Alright. Pyramid are sending more destroyers to reinforce Litany of Fury. Looks like they're doing fine here. That carrier actually survived somehow, and they have a surviving oh shit. I stand corrected. Good thing they've got 2 destroyers on the way. At least the Pyramid carriers can launch fighters very fast. Because that's going to help tie up the K while this tries to back off and get out of range. Probably won't help much, but it might help pull some of the gravitons, maybe? I don't know. I really wish you could put prioritized turret orders. These AI sure seem to be able to. Memory of Prophet becomes gorgeous after you terraform it? Okay. And in this save, I am planning on doing some terraforming. Because I've been wanting to do terraforming for a long time and I haven't been able to. You know, I could probably, like, totally just suck all my stations dry for a bit. Like, this one was 16 million in it, and this one with 18 million in it, and this one with 11 and 7 million. I could take all those resources and I could then buy the module, but I'm trying not to do that this time around. It just feels like wasted assets. I really wish you could change your transfer, your auto transfer over like you could in previous games. Well, not auto transfer, but your
Entering system. Silent witness.
Your it was auto transfer in previous games. In this game, it is called God damn it. Logical overview. It is the budget, minimum recommended budget, because this is completely unnecessary. This station is fully self-sufficient. It is not buying any resources from anybody other than the ships assigned to it, so it literally needs 0 credits to function. And I hate that I can't set that up. I hate it so much. Because it would be a lot easier if I could set that, if I could change it to what I need it to be. But yeah, this might be another sector I don't have in my main save.
18 billion.
So, is this ship trying to... I guess the ship isn't trying to go to Memory of Prophet, but it sure looks like it is. Wait, what? I thought there was another gate over here. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, there's a gate here. I should explore it at some point. And you know what I did? I definitely didn't explore it. And the funny thing is, this is not flying to Memory of Prophet. It is flying deeper into that sector. But this may open up new areas to support the Teladi too.
Entering system. Memory.
And all this time, my ships could have been going this way instead of through Dangerland. Oh god, that sucks. Wait, what? Instead of closing the map down, it's showing it as flying into this sector. So technically, if I do this, ideally it should do that. And it doesn't. Oh, I've been to this sector before. You're saying it becomes beautiful after you terraform it? I kind of think it's beautiful as it is, to be honest. Wait a minute. It's got an accelerator too? What all is in this sector? Hold on. I think I'm going to do this manually for now. But yeah, this is what I was saying yesterday about the, let's see. Yeah, that's down there. That's what I was saying yesterday about issues with, reflection. While it's cool, it is very obscuring at times and seems excessive at times, rather. I don't know. Is that a realistic amount of reflection?
Entering Memory of Prophet 10.
What the fuck? There's another one. Okay, I don't remember these existing.
Unknown station.
Let me guess, there's a speedy route to an area I've been wanting a speedy route to for a long time. Or is this the last one? Although it looks like there are no resources in these sectors, which is a downside, I guess. But, hell, new sectors. The big empty planets, one of those, I guess. Probably not the ones with clouds.
Unknown station.
Alright. But yeah, I never did terraforming before because it's like all my stuff was over in Xyarth space, and so leaving Xyarth space to go do stuff like that just seemed like kind of pointless and wasn't an area that I was really interested in working with because everything I had was set in certain areas, and Teladi space was not one of them. Good luck with that.
I've found things in your cargo that are of great interest to me. Drop your cargo, quickly!
Take it from me yourself, you lazy bastard. Let me check these here. Yeah, I've got those. I do not have this one.
Unknown station.
We have a data vault around this station. What do I even have in this thing? Because that is getting annoying that pirates keep coming after me. I only have 8 silicon carbide. I think that was from building my microlattice station. I accidentally grabbed a few too many. Or I think it was that I think I messed up on my... What are you doing? Is there like a Cox station over here or something? Because, like, we literally had Xenon going through your space, attacking stations and stuff, and you're just hanging out in this sector that I didn't even know existed? You're gonna go to bed? Okay, have a good night, Mister. I'll see you later.
Vanguard.
Okay. I definitely know this is one that I have not done yet, so... Oh, the data vault's literally right next to it. So we'll get a little more lore unlocked, I guess. It's like a simple one too. You can already see one of the things. Alright, so let's see.
Hello there.
Ah! Right as I'm trying to jump out. And I was gonna also send the ship after I left it to go dock. Just in case... Oh, I just initiated a conversation with her, didn't I? She spawned in right as I tried to interact with the console.
Can I help?
Yep.
Ma'am.
Alright,
Pegasus.
there we go.
Vanguard.
Spacesuit. Alright. Now, while that's just sitting there, since the pirates may still be going after it, I'm going to dock it there. And now we can start working on this. Gonna get some more background for the X universe that I missed in previous games. Whoops. I really am... Wait, what? Did I not get that? Oh, that's another one on the side, eh? Okay. Figured there would be one here. If I can hit it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Is there anything else on the other end of this? No, there was not. Unless it's on the very tip, which it is not. Is there anything on the underside? No, it's not. Now I have to check for this little tower part here. There is. Well, hello there. Now I will check the top first because there's less doors open on the top than on the bottom. And that door is one that I definitely needed. That one might be the one I actually need. Nope, that is just the supplies. Are usually things I don't really care for. Okay, I need to flip around so I stop hitting my legs on things, I guess. Okay, I am stuck on something. There we go, that worked. Hallucinogenics. Oh, I apparently got delirium. Okay. Well, I guess going into third person helped me not bump my feet on things. Okay, so... that's everything for the top. Now to go for the bottom. And look for the... data. There we go, there's our data. Signal lost. Yeah, I've never actually had trouble getting one before until that one. Aside from just my own flying. Usually it's something like I overshot it because I was going too fast or something and then started bouncing off things and it made it hard to get to it. But that time it was literally me not being able to get to it. I'd never had it that hard before. Okay, let's check out the information we got. Warp instability. This is right before the jump down, the jump gate shut down. So this might give us some information to maybe what caused it.
Warp instability. In minus 24 NT, at the end of the Terraformer conflict, connections between all jump gates were unexpectedly severed, and then, just as surprisingly, re-established. The now stranded Terrans, who would eventually become the Argon, were the first to realize that the network now had a different configuration from before. Later, during the Terran conflict, the jump gates once again began to destabilize. Unstable jump gates began flickering, first sporadically, and then on an almost daily basis, before shutting down completely once again in 798 NT. Theorists suggest that these shutdowns align with extreme rises in the aggression of the Xenon or other artificial intelligence threats. They question whether it may be an attempt to slow the destruction of intelligent biological life.
Oh, interesting. So maybe someone did it to prevent the Xenon from wiping out everybody else. Because I thought I remember someone saying that online that the Xenon, that they did it to prevent the Xenon from dying at the hands of the Commonwealth. Because they were showing signs of possibly becoming sentient.
The ship will be undocking soon.
But maybe that was incorrect. Alright, so now I need to look for the data vault up here, I guess. Although I don't think I've had any ships attacked mining out. Well, that's not very encouraging right there. Okay, we will cancel this order for now. You don't need to take that particular mining spot. Because we have distress drones shooting out there. And that's why I don't want you going out there alone, damn it. Okay. I think like someone said the other day, feels like L miners are the best way to go. They may be slower, but they may be slower, but you don't have the same issues with attacks. Because they have the shielding to withstand a number of cock attacking them. They just may not have the capabilities of surviving a lot of them. Alright. Mission. Alright.
Entering memory of Prophet.
So I guess they noticed the shutting down was happening when Xenon were specifically attacking. And so it felt like an intelligent design trying to prevent it. The attacks or something.
Hello.
Okay.
Unknown station.
Let's get rid of reflection and look at the beautiful, beautiful landscape that I'm probably going to make more beautiful, or beautiful in a different way later on. Because I have to say, that is beautiful. Although all the cracks like that makes it feel like maybe something's happened to that planet, like, not happened so much, but, it makes it feel like maybe water used to be there, because those look like they could be little streams, although that's a lot of cracks for that. I don't really think the surface would crack. Or maybe not streams so much, but it could be like, no, I guess that doesn't make any sense either. But something had to have made those little cracks or paths or whatever they are. Oh, I went way beyond where I thought I was. Ah, and this is the other planet that showed up in the other sector, which actually means that this is the one that looked green and colorful, maybe? Or is there another planet? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Anyway, we have more stations to locate.
Unknown station.
I was really hoping this was a new area for resources, but apparently not. I guess for terraforming, I am going to basically have to make a big production facility on my HQ and just teleport that around as needed.
Minotaur. Raider.
Oh, there are some minerals in here. Potentially. See some small asteroids? Ah, there is a little ice, Vividium, foreign silicon. There's actually a lot more than I thought there was. Oh yeah, we found it right there. There's some over there too. Okay, so that's not too bad. Glad I caught you trying to go that way. Definitely don't want you doing that right now. Sorry, but it's for your own good, damn it. So if there are resources in this sector, I could start tapping them. Alright, let's just spin out of control for a bit here. And I need this
Unknown
station.
station.
Wait, what is that? Is that in the station I need? Apparently there's one that somebody decided to build way over here. It's gonna shrink the sector down. No. Okay, that's good at least. Europa has similar crazy cracks from tidal forces. Oh, I was not aware of that. I only pay a little bit of attention to astronomy stuff. I almost said astrology, which I know even less about. But I remember stuff about cracks from water that used to be on a planet and is no longer there, or may just be under the surface or something. And that's why I brought that up, is because I remembered something about that. Okay, so now we're getting shortcuts for our ships to come through to 18 billion. They no longer have to come up through here and go all the way around, which is nice. Alright. I'm not seeing a data vault here, though. I don't think data vaults show up with long-range scan, do they? Wait, we got a ping somewhere. Right there? Maybe it's a data vault? I don't know. Oh, I pressed semicolon instead of L. Didn't work very well, did it? And I just turned off the scan instead of starting travel drive up again. I'm doing really badly here. Guess this works a lot better with there's two of them now. Okay. I really wish it wasn't just a ping point that you had to follow and just continually scan for it. I find it very annoying. Especially since you can fly past that point. Wait. I just passed it? Probably can't see it because of the reflections. What? Oops. So, more potential pings. Or heard them, rather. Right. Okay. I just need to get a Eurokanji. I almost can, actually. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's just a lockbox, and I don't care about those. Okay, it's apparently there.
Lockbox. Oh, that's the easy one. It doesn't look trapped. Okay, why is my gun not moving? There we go. Okay. Container.
I was ready for some bad stuff to come out. Can I get what do you call it? Damage singularity engine from these? Because that would make them worth it. Donios E. You're being attacked there too. So we're getting to the point where my thought of asking chat whether or not I am permitted to give fighter escorts to my minor ships is a question we are looking into now. Because we are continually getting cock attacks out here. But yeah. I wish if I scouted a sector and I saw a Cox station, I could like inform the local military, hey, there's a Cock installation in this sector right at this point, and they'd be like, oh, thank you. That would actually give like scouting and stuff a, like if you wanted to play more as like roleplay more as like a scout or something, not a scout but like a surveyor, not surveyor, what am I looking for, like an explorer or something, it would give you something to find, I guess. I don't know, because most of the universe is already explored by the local populace. There isn't that much unknown out there. Although, I'm not sure, but based on what little I know of timelines, that we might get that, because it looks like we are either finding a Sonnen installation or we are maybe even meeting the Sonnen. I don't know. And it looks like we found Sonnen installations before.
Entering system. Bright
And they've definitely
promise.
interfered in what seems to be decent ways. Alright. Okay, what am I doing here? No defenses there, so does that mean they're up here attacking? No, it does not, but it looks like Xenon might be attacking. God, this station's been attacked so many times by the Teladi that it's just covered now. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about you guys mining here, but I do appreciate that you go across here before coming to there.
Requesting permission to dock.
That is most definitely a positive thing.
Granted.
It was Twin 5. Okay. Let's see, so these have some mining stuff in them. There does not appear to be any minerals in this sector. Or gas. So at least this one has a little bit. And we've opened up additional trade opportunities. That's always a nice thing. And you know, I'm not sure if I have these both, if I notice these both on my other save. I do know I've seen this sector before, but I don't know if I ever explored this sector. I'm still certainly missing quite a few data vaults. I wish data vaults would stay on. Wait, do they? I think you have to actively see them for them to show up. Yeah, they have to be in radar range for that. Okay. Alright, so the Boron have finally taken over Heretic's End.
Hello.
The Argon are finally building their defense platform. Congratulations, Argon. Helped the Boron defend it. Boron are working on... Oh! Uh-oh. Looks like we might be having some excitement over here. Either it's defending that gate or it's going through that gate. Either way, I think I want something on the other side to tell me what's going on over there. I mean, the Boron were already sending, like, ships through that gate anyway. Okay, yeah, it looks... It's either defending or it's about to go through. Because I don't think it goes behind unless the player's in the sector. So yeah, I think it's just defending the gate. If I put a defense platform, advanced satellite here, I can see what they're doing in the
Entering
sector.
system. Profit Center Alpha.
Okay. Oh yeah, another reason I don't want a station here is I don't want to have to deal with the Ka'ak attacking all of my mining ships when they mine in this sector. I guess I could tell them to
Entering system.
exclusively mine
Silent
in Wretched
witness.
Skies. And I guess I could get my gas over here, maybe? Hydrogen, methane, helium? Yeah, I guess so. I just have to tell them not to, mine in Wretched Skies.
Entering system.
Sorry, Heretics in.
Hatikva's choice.
These will be constantly harassed by Ka'ak. Okay. But yes, we should now have the Borons building up in Heretics Inn before they start invading Cyrith over there. I just hope that Cyrith can hold off against the Xenon until that's ready. Argon's trying to send reinforcements to their other side, which is a really bad spot for that station if they're trying to come through here.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Wow, I'm almost there already. Okay. But if I use exclusively L miners, I guess it could work, because the L miners should be able to survive the Ka'ak. It looks like this has already been attacked by Ka'ak. These ones. Oh wait. I thought I saw a laser tower. Am I just confused? Oh, they're way up here. Okay. So they're trying to mine way up here. That's a bad spot mining.
Entering system. Heretics End.
Okay. There's the Boron defenses.
Entering system. Wretched Skies.
Alright, so maybe here would be good? Wait. Advanced satellite. Move this order so you don't have to stop in between. We can come over here. Buy some new advanced satellites before you get destroyed. You can't afford to build them, right? Alright, never mind. You are too out of resources to do literally anything. Okay, so upgrade, repair. Get some additional advanced satellites here. You are not able to do it either. Okay. Makes sense, you're right on the border, right? Okay, you can't even give me one advanced satellite. That's fine. I'll just go somewhere else. See, I could come over here to do it. That would give me... Actually, you probably can't do it either. I was just thinking that would give me... You can. But actually, I don't want to take anything from Xyarth yet, because I want them to put all their resources into holding back the Xenon to give the Boron time to move in and get settled in their new home. So I guess I can take it from the Argon. Front mortar. Yeah, that's good placement. That'll also put us... Oh, Boron Hydra already attacked.
Turret component factory.
Well, that's a good sign. Don't know how it fit. Oh, it does have some guns on it. Okay. Not a lot, but they're there.
Entering system. Heretics End.
I'm thinking maybe I should and just ban them from mining in this sector. Alright, plan build. Alright, let's see. So if I want to do
Entering
this,
system. Morning Star.
stick this in the middle. Okay. Just slap this on the side, I guess. Rotate it a bit. So it kind of feels like it's part of the same thing, I guess, because they both have the little arches. Maybe? Okay. Anyway.
Entering system. Hatikva's choice.
And then we can... Do we have any three-way connectors? No, we do not. That is boring. I want for that, I guess.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
I did not realize that's what I was grabbing. Alright. Are they supposed to add bonuses to stations where everything's connected? I didn't know that was the thing. I don't really see much point to it, as most stations are already built that way. That looks about right, I think. Do you think that looks right? I think it does. Alright. I don't know, it would be nice. But that would just basically be a bonus, just freely given to most stations. Okay, so what was I doing again? Do I just want to make a... I was doing advanced electronics. Wasn't I? Okay. I'm just trying to do it over here. Okay. I'm just gonna throw that down for now and not put any money into it. Let's see. Oh, but we'd also want one of these. Might as well stick that on top. Building stations. What would be the point of making a proper station? Because it's the coolest part of the game and we want to make them proper. That's what I would say. I don't understand what you mean. Because you just gave the reason. And what if part of making your station cool is to not make it like that? And also, I also see efficiency in being able to like turn off module overlap, or rather allow module overlap, and just stacking modules on top of each other for massive, immense stations. So let's see, that'll be that. And I don't have the thing for the turret components yet. We will need 2 microchip. All right. Yeah, that would overlap with that, not look pretty. Oh yeah, that does not block view of the solar, even though it doesn't matter. Alright, so then we'll need silicon, and that will need graphene and superfluid coolant. Let's see. Where is the graphene? There we go. I don't know where I want to build that yet. I could do this, slap that on there, throw this down, and start on some of the other stuff. Probably don't need that large of that, but it's convenient for reasons. Building stations is the coolest part of the game. Okay, I already read that. Okay. Let's see. So, what do we need again? We need graphene. You know what also makes sense? To do that over here. That is the wrong way to rotate. Reset rotation. I did it again. It's the blue one. I should know it's the blue one. It's always the blue one. There we go. Okay. There we go. And why don't we just stick graphene onto the docking area? Where is graphene again? Or maybe superfluid coolant. That way the AI has less difficulty getting into the docking area. Let's see. That is not what I meant, but whatever. We'll try this again. Okay, that does not seem to intersect with any other part of it. Although that might right there.
Requesting permission to dock.
I'll move it over one more module.
Docking
There
permission
we go.
granted.
Now it's not intersecting into anything. So we have superfluid coolant and we wanted, what was it? And graphene, and what else did we need for this? Microchips, right? I need to check what the microchips needed again. That was silicon. Silicon could maybe, probably not fit in there. Okay. And then if I wanted, I could do this. That could be cool, right? Maybe, potentially, perhaps. Stick something there and there. I'm putting way more effort into this module than is, or this station than is really necessary, but too bad it's too late now. Alright, so... So we need, I'm just gonna stick it at that for now, because I don't know what else I need, and I'm not ready to put that much into it yet. Okay, so the Argonne have their defense platform here, and the Argonne are building a second defense platform near the gate. This is wonderful news. Okay. Oh, so is it that they're building the defense platform next to the other side? Is this part of their defense pact or something? It seems almost like they're trying to guard this side, but I don't know. Kind of makes me wish the Boron put theirs over there, but whatever. Alright, anyway, I'm just glad that both sides are putting defense platforms near the gate. I wish the Argonne's was a bit closer, like the Boron's is, but we can't have everything, right? It looks like the Boron are starting to build the defense platform, and probably once that second defense platform is built, they start building other things in the sector, they will start to move north. Queen of Boron contested, right. Okay. Known stations unknown. Trust me, I am well aware of that station. Okay. So, this is going well. Where the hell am I? I am over here. I no longer need to be over here. Why did I come back over here? Alright, actually, I don't know where all that money went, actually, so let's do this. Yeah, that station is making a lot more profit ever since I did that. And it's not buying resources anymore for no reason. Oh, that's a good reason to check back on that factory, see how it's going. Make sure I don't need to add more to it. Office center off. No. Trade sanctum. Logical overview. Okay, that seems to have hurt the mineral income, but it seems to be functioning still. And we're building these. And these. Guessing someone's coming by and buying up some of those as well. What is the automatic sell amount? Because if they want to buy a lot of these, I may need to build another one of these. Alright.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Automatic sell amount. I don't know if I agree with that, but I guess if it's self-sufficient, it's fine to sell all the way down, so I will leave it the way it is, because that's probably where some of our money is coming in. Selling graphene, weapon components, plasma conductors, tellurium, energy cells, silicon wafers, graphene, silicon wafers, advanced electronics, graphene,
Entering system.
E-cell,
Morningstar.
weapons, silicon, 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 graphene, weapon components. We're not selling. Oh, there we go. Advanced electronics. 263. That's actually quite a lot for advanced electronics. It must be easy to build Terran defense platforms, considering all you need is like your base refined
Entering
materials to
system.
do anything.
Heretics end.
But yeah, that thing has a lot better profit graph going now. Whoops, we back out. It was very up and down until this point. Well, it looked worse before. It looked like it dropped down, but I think that's kind of missing here. Oh wait, do these stay opened? I thought they would reset afterwards. I should probably close all these then. I don't need them to stay open all the time. Yeah, that did go back down before it went up again. And we just started shooting up. Okay. I think the closer up version showed more detail. It made it look like it dropped lower, maybe? I don't know. Okay. So I heard someone saying in someone else's stream that mining in Terran space is ridiculously ridiculously profitable, but I'm just not seeing it. Looking at the stuff, it doesn't look like they have that many others. Well, maybe if I went down here, maybe mining down here would be good. What's down here? So that may be something I want to invest in, is mining in southern Terran space.
Awaiting orders.
Using all the stuff here really seems like it's that desperate. But also Orc Cloud seems to be pretty well off. Right, that's where probably most of my energy cells are going that I'm producing. Let's see. Another thing that probably would take a long time to return on your investment would be to build a massive E-cell factory down here. It would be a very slow E-cell factory, but if you built it big enough, it wouldn't matter. But it would probably never make up for the credits lost on the construction. But yeah, I've got one factory here in Britain's Triumph and one up here in Mercury. How is my Terran standing going? How close are we to being able to look into supplying their shipyard? Terran Protectorate is still 18. Damn you, Terrans. Like me more. Now. Okay, let's see. So Argon and Paranid are 23. I don't know why, because I'm putting a lot more into the Paranid than I am into the Argon, as far as I'm aware. I guess it may be more related to a number of trades than otherwise, but that doesn't make any sense. I've got like one thing going on in Argon space, and most of my focus is in Teladi and Paranid space, so I don't know how the Argon are getting that much, because when I looked into the Argon shortages in their sector, in Argon Prime, it didn't look like they were lacking that much. These, yeah, they look like they're doing fine, so I didn't put much into them because they didn't need any help. They weren't struggling, from what I could tell. They are here, but they still seem to be doing fine on fighters. But I could definitely help with that. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Heard there was a Ka'ak spotted. Oh, that's all the way over there.
Argon defense platform.
One little Cox fighter trying to take that station out. I think that is potentially a good thing if that station is in a place where the Cock are going to attack. Because that will tie some of them up attacking the defense platform. Also, having 4 different defense platforms in the sector should help. Having 2 different factions building stations in the sector should help as well. Boron are now supporting the Argon in defending this station. Someone was saying that the Cock are the ones who dropped the Singularity damage in Singularity drive engine. I don't know why I want to keep saying drive. So that's, I guess this is the sector I need to watch out for to get one of those. So I can finally build my freaking SATA. It's taken so long. Alright. Paranid are sending more ships into Litany of Fury, it looks like. Okay, that's the Zeus. And that's dead as well. And I guess the K went over there and died. I guess it's good that there are 2 defense platforms here. I don't know why the other defense platform does not show up very well. Is it because it's under? I don't know, but for some reason that one does not show up very well and I keep forgetting it's there because of it. Oh yeah, right here. The Cock are going to be attacking that station a lot. Okay. So I guess because the station is being built in proximity of their station, they are going to be engaging a lot. And I guess it works out that the Boron have so many patrols to this sector, which they'll probably have even more now that they own it. And the Argon will have patrols to this sector because they have their own stations in it as well. But yeah. But yeah, with both Argon and Boron building in this sector, that'll actually probably increase, help both factions. They won't have any resources from either of these sectors, but they will get access to this. And then they'll probably start mining in here and suiciding themselves here. Although the Xenons still have not taken out this defense platform. So hopefully the Boron will build to here before that happens.
Immediate backup.
Hydra.
Where are you going anyway? Oh, that looks like it's the same way I would build my Hydra. That's good to see. Alright. Two boxes there, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, there's more cock coming in for that station. So that one's going to get a lot of attacks. But at least it looks like it's going to be well defended until it's able to arm itself. And it looks like they're sending in additional forces. Honestly surprised that Argon don't have anything here, especially with one of their stations being attacked repeatedly. It's like the Boron are checking. Well, they're. Oh, I guess they scouted out that too. Fine. Well, this is one. Whoa, that's not good. Okay, so now that this sector has been taken by someone and stuff's starting to happen here, the Hawk are coming out of the woodwork. Let's dock you to safety here. Actually, I had a mining ship that was building, didn't I? And it's just sitting somewhere. Oh my god, why do I keep getting called? I hate how the one day I have to actually do this, in which I was planning on doing it all day long, I'm not allowed to because I have to do things, other things. I miss the days when I didn't have to do anything for other people, when I just lived on my own. I also don't want to go back to those days, but yeah. So I'm going to be ending this stream soon because I have to do stuff I don't want to do. But let's see, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for that mining ship that I built and didn't do anything with. I know I built a mining ship that I was going to use. In Boron space with it? Yeah, why can't I find this ship on... It's right there. Okay. This was a mineral miner, and it was to replace the one that was lost on this station. So, mine for Commander Alpha. Okay. It's like the Boron are sending ships into... Oh, it looks like they're sending ships into here, maybe. Sarah's police force, their one little ship. That's probably the only defense this entire sector has. Is going after it. But yeah. It probably is a good time to take a break anyway. I got done what I wanted to get done, and that's the most important part, I guess. Oh, I just realized I got another follower about 2 hours ago. I'm really on top of this, aren't I? Well, if you're still here, thank you. Welcome to the crazy house. We are so close to building our wharf. Alright, bridge. That is one thing I remember before about this sector is like a bunch of cock spawning like all around here and just converging towards the middle. I remember seeing that before. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Hello there.
Maybe that's just what happens when they've got a station and you start the sector starts to become more active. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. It's really getting me hot in here. Sun's beating down on, I guess, my side of the house now. Oh. Okay. So I think I'm gonna save up before I build that, get the wharf module, and start on my first wharf, and then use the money I make from selling ships to start building fully functional wharfs, I guess. I can also build a bunch of... Would it be better to build it here to help the boron push in? Holy crap, the NP... Wait. Oh, you just said that. How was your Easter? Easter basically has consisted of me getting up in the morning and then playing this, so pretty good. Holy crap, the NPC took over something? Yes, I basically put a lot of effort into letting the boron take this sector. But yeah. I think actually maybe it is a good time for me to stop anyway. I've done what I set out to do. And mostly I'm just waiting at this point, and I'm starting to hurt, and I probably need to get some stuff done today anyway. So I will probably be back on tonight. For some more X probably. Let's see. So I'm gonna save this, and I know a guy who is currently playing, who just started their stream of X4, so it seems like... Alright, I just want to make sure I was saving it over the right save. So it seems like a good person to raid. He's a newbie. Very new to the game. It's alright. He's had a lot of people in his chat helping him to become very efficient. He's on, what, I think day 6 now? Oh, he says day 5.5. But he's already got like about the same amount of credits as I have, but he doesn't have much in the way of stations. He's done it mostly from like mining and piracy. But yeah. Right, I already saved, so let's go ahead and exit. And let's see. And I'll get that raid going in just a moment. Alright. Because I'm not the most efficient raider, you could say. Alright. There we go. Okay, I always like to bring up the stream before I raid them, so I'm doing that real quick. That way when they actually start talking, I can actually hear them. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't know what it is, so whatever. course, then I have to watch the ad, don't I? Okay, so see you, Igloo. See you, everyone else. I hope you enjoyed and had a fun time. I will see you next time. Which is, if you're around, which it will be later today. See, start raid. Whoops. Instead of starting the raid, I close the raid window. Okay. There we go. So I am going to raid this dude. And you get to watch someone who gets a lot more easily frustrated than me because he's still confused on what he's doing. So have fun. See you, Cosmic. Okay. All right.